Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis with me, Grey Hunter, where last time in the saga of the Harkors, we got into a war with Gotland, because Gotland decided, hey, we wanted to nom Sweden, so they nommed Sweden, and then they nommed Norway, and then Denmark said, oi, fucking stop it, mate, or we'll call in our big friend. So they called in their big friend, which is us, and now we are fighting against Gotland, and overwhelmingly you guys said we should continue the fight, so we will continue the fight. The siege of Eland is over. I don't actually remember where Eland is. Is it this island? It is this island, okay. So we're able to get these troops over to the mainland. In that case they'll go to Ostergotland? Yes, Ostergotland. And it said that one of our fortresses was under siege, but I clicked off the message before I saw where. Oh, here. Okay. Well, what have we got in Stockholm? Actually, better idea. You go here, and then you go to Ostergotland. Seeing as we've already got that place besieged, it shouldn't be too long for him to come in, mop up this lot, go away. So I'm not sure exactly what Denmark will ask for in terms of peace, because there's a lot they could ask for. Let's go to Holland, actually, and we'll split the Baltic fleet into two. One of them can stay in Kattegat, and the other one can go to the Western Baltic Sea to help with these sieges, because our blockade will also assist the Danish blockade. So it makes sense to go there and do that. The Papal Conclave has elected Eugenius IV to be the Pope, and therefore Poland is the Papal Controller. That is unfortunate. Did I, or did I not? I know I said I was going to do it, but I can't remember if I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Because we're never going to become Pope. I realized that was a goal that was just way out there. It was never going to happen. Where are you going? You're going to Jämtland. Okay. We should be good. The Siege of Stockholm is over. Excellent. In that case, what do we got here? We've got one large army and two pretty small ones. So we're going to send all of them here, and then we'll take Nathaniel Phillips' Legio Hodor to Västergötland. I know I agreed to name it that, but I'm just like, why? Why did I do that? Alright. Our mighty fortress in Livland is under attack. Gotland and noble rebels, huh? How many troops are there? 14! Ooh, we might actually have to send some troops over there to solve that problem. In fact, we will. We're going to send this legion, take care of that, and march back. Actually, we're going to send two. We're going to send these guys as well. And then return. And apparently we have missionaries that I should have sent out, but didn't. We need to take full advantage of this whole being able to convert people really easily, because we've got... And I think we have an Inquisitor as well as the... no, we don't have an Inquisitor. We had something. It's been a few days since I played. We've got Pious Ruler, that's it. And a Cardinal Advisor, I do believe. Okay, so we won the battle. Where are the Danes going? They are going here. Alright, well, we'll leave this army here, because we're already besieging Ostergotland. We've won the siege of Nake. We'll go to Varmland. And a call for peace. The war is won and the people tire of the continued occupation. Well, I guess we could go for a peace, but if we did that, then Denmark would be out on the wind. And I'm sorry, people, but the Senate voted against you. They did, they did. So we will continue this war. Conversion successful. Bender has been converted to Catholicism. Hooray. We did a good thing. What is the 8th fleet? Oh right, they're the privateers. Trader Raymond Gabriel has died. No, not Trader Raymond Gabriel. Who can we get to replace him? Nobody particularly fantastic. Morale of navies, not a big deal. Trade efficiency, not a big deal. We'll go with the diplomat for the extra bonus of relations over time. We have friends, we want them to stay friends. Might as well do that. Do we really need to go deal with that? Possibly. Possibly. We'll see if we can avoid dealing with it. I mean, if we move our forces out of here, they might decide to come and attack here, and then we can just turn around and slap them. Let's see now. Go to... We shouldn't need to help the Danes over here. Are they the Danes or the Poles? Okay, the Poles. We shouldn't have to help them, but we're going to go over here anyway. Just in case. How far along is this siege? 3? That's not too bad. Battle of Livland has been won. Good. Oh, good. They did get there about the same time. Gotland has accepted peace with their former enemies Poland on the following terms. White peace. So Poland pussied out. Did they have high war exhaustion? That's probably why they got out when they did. Luckily, they didn't control any of the actual sieges. Otherwise, we could have a bit of a problem. Can we see their war exhaustion anywhere? I don't think so. Prestige? No. Yeah, I don't think we can see what their current war exhaustion is. It's probably pretty high, due to them being a small country. And they didn't win every battle. Siege of Holland is over, that would be here. Excellent, excellent. And we will go to Bohuslan. Bohuslan? I don't know. I'm making a hash of all these, although I'm told I said Midgetland almost the way that it should have been said. So I'm learning, I'm learning. The Siege of Östergötland is over. Good. That means you can go to Eidsiva? Eidsiva? I don't know. That place up there that has Gotlander markings and stuff. Alright, let's go get an easy naval victory. And I don't think having ships in the bay will actually help, so I'll send them to here. I don't think having ships in the bay actually helps you with the naval attrition. I could be wrong. Not the naval attrition, the holding out of the siege. Send in the infantry. The humble foot soldier is sometimes looked down upon by the cavalrymen, but he is the backbone of any army. A strong infantry attack can prove almost as devastating as a cavalry charge. Infantry arising to the fact that they are enjoying their day in the sun. You are the finest! So infantry gain plus 5% combat ability. Nice. I approve of this. Västergötland has been besieged, which means that the Legio Hodor can go and relieve Västerbotten. Yeah, they have a general too, so that's good. Nathaniel Philip. You're never going to get anything done. Alright. Let's see, who has a port that is also in here? You, we're already besieging you. Alright, let's start a siege here. Oh, you don't need to be there. So you can go over there to the Norwegian Sea. The northern... no? Southern Norwegian Sea. I can't see the text sometimes against the water textures. Although, the water does look really nice. I do appreciate that the water looks pretty. Eidsiva has fallen. Trondlag is probably something that we want to try and take, just so that if Denmark decides to give things back, they'll probably give it to Norway. The walls have been breached down here. Good. We won our battle. Actually, you guys go to Trondlag. You go over there. Grodno passed the Act of Uniformity. That's not really a big deal. Don't think it's going to actively make a difference in a lot of things. And apparently we have enough technology points. I know I've been ignoring it. And the reason I've been ignoring it is because if I was dealing with it while I was at war, I'd forget something else. So we can get pike and shot. Why not? 150%, that's good. Our military is now stronger. They might actually have outclassed us in terms of military technology. They're at level 6. What are we at? Level... oh no, we're at level 8. They most definitely did not outclass us. Let's see. Visits from some shady people. A few slightly shady-looking characters have appeared at our court offering their services to our Imperator. They claim to be willing and able to do things that any proper ruler would never deign to do publicly. It's an offer, or we can refuse. We can refuse gains us prestige, but we've got prestige from fighting the war. So we'll take the... it's an offer. And we finished a siege here. Alright, in that case, go over there. Actually, if we... yes. Yes. Send the army over there. We will besiege it. The fleet has to come from... oh. The war's over! Well, that was a little bit less exciting than I thought it might be. Alright. We've gained the conquest Casus Belli against Scotland. They have provinces that we have claim on. You guys don't need to go over there anymore. I will first order... Oh, stop it. I will order the army to return home. I will need to find the fleet. Here you are. You can return to Cadiz. Now let's see what they settle for peace. My Imperator, Denmark has accepted peace with their former enemies Gotland on the following terms. Gotland will be forced to give Denmark 10% of their income each month to pay war reparations for 10 years. They will cede Osterbotten and Blekinge to Denmark. Gotland will give the cause of Wenden to Polotsk. Okay, so I guess that means they renounce claim on it, because I'm pretty sure that they already had that. Maybe not. I could be wrong. No, they just got that now, didn't they? Gotland will release Jämtland and Iceland as sovereign states. Gotland will pay 93 ducats, and the peace will cost Denmark 125 diplomatic power. They gained some prestige, Gotland lost some, and they gained some inflation. Alright, that's not too bad. We didn't get anything out of it. Occasionally, if you conquer places like this that are already on your border, the AI will go, oh sure, you want those, right? And you'll be like, well, not really, but okay, thanks. Okay, let's send you to Holstein, and you to Stad. These fleets need to go back to Danzig. Actually, I can do this while we go. Legio Orléans. And Gotland is no longer a valid rival for us. That's unfortunate. Legio Orléans can go back over there. Legio Hodor. And we lost a diplomat, but we'll deal with him in a second. You can go to Mecklenburg. And how many other armies do we have out here? We've got Legio Rapax. You can go to Holland. Legio Germanicus, you can go to Danzig. You guys are going places. You are going a place. That should be everyone who was in... Yeah, that should be everybody. Alright, I think we're good. First things first, we need to get... Oh, it was this guy? Damn. Alright, well, at least we got this fellow up here. Trajan Michael, he will cost us a lot of money, but diplomatic reputation, very important. So that is good. We are... Ah, right, we should fire one of our generals. We can't do that just yet, because they're all in enemy territory, but we will fire one when they get back. And Volga Bulgaria refuses merchants of Gotland access to their provinces, and Gotland has done the same. Not very powerful of a move, considering that Gotland just got its ass handed to it, but Gotland is still very powerful at the moment. They're not a valid rival for us, which is unfortunate, because I would like to maintain them as a rival, because privateers get so much extra power projection from being over here. Country before faith. Well, we will trust them to remain loyal. They have in the past. We will trust them to continue to do so. And yes, we did get everybody back. The 9th Army was going to be split, I do believe. So let's put them over here, and then we will split them in 2. Alright. There we go. You'll be split in 2, and 1 to them, and 1 to them. Jolly good. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are set. Where is Legio Holland? I know I had Legio Hollandia somewhere. Ferrata, Libetrix, Legio Hodor, Rapax, Hollandia. Oh, okay. I guess if I sent them out somewhere, they'd already made it back. Wunderbar. Alright, so you'll be combined, and you'll be combined. I'm going to move Legio Ferrata up to here, I think. Just so we've got a powerful army on the border. I know we've got some over here already. But just in case. And you guys didn't return from whence you came. Go back to Ulm. I'm not sure if that's actually where you started, but go back to Ulm and go back to Vienna. You guys combine. Alright, we have gained a Casus Belli. That's unfortunate. And Julian Peter died, so we don't have to fire him. Perfect. Problem solved. We don't have to worry about our military power. So, let's see now. Oh, hello. What happened? Marcus de Harcourt. Ooh. Marcus de Harcourt is now in charge. His great cunning and silver tongue shall aid us in forming strong alliances with our friends. Our nation is mourning over the loss of our previous monarch, Tiberius V de Harcourt. That's unfortunate. Black news indeed. We have lost stability. And we have an heir to the throne, Nathaniel, who is kind of meh. Well, that's good. I like that. And a weak ruler would be pretty good for us, actually, because we are a very powerful nation already, and a weak ruler wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because then we'd be held back reasonably. So let's see. Let's have a look at our new ruler. Our new ruler is pretty average across the board, but he'll be mostly focused towards diplomatic stuff. A little bit of admin. Military will take a bit of a backline in this. Okay, that's easy enough. And we have a royal marriage offer from Denmark, which we will obviously accept. We have forged strong ties. Did we actually get any bonuses for them? Like, long-term bonuses? They allowed us military access, improved relations, honored alliance, fought to the end. I thought there was one for helping to return territory, but I guess you have to be the guy who declares the war for that to be a thing. That's okay. So we've got truces with Gotland for a long, long time, and I believe we have a truce with Polotsk as well. Polotsk I actually don't mind. I don't mind them too much, so I'm going to see if I can marry into their dynasty. Sure. Let's have a royal marriage. And this is not Sweden. This is a tiny part of what used to be Sweden. Iceland will be interesting, because they could conceivably take over Norway. I'm pretty sure that they get a core on this particular province. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Gotland has one. Iceland doesn't. Philosopher Leon Raphael has died. No, not Raphael. So we can get a theologian, or we could get a artist. I'm not even looking at the treasurer. He's just got terrible, terrible things. Let's go with the theologian, because less unrest is a good thing. It means we don't have to worry about stability too much. I guess we don't really have to worry about stability anyway, but less revolt risk means less people rising up. Like, these guys, they all want independence, but I'm never going to give it to them. I might boost... I'll boost it once. I'll put us to level 2, because that should help a fair bit. But apart from that, I'm not really going to worry about it. Now, do we have somebody else that we can name as... Oh yeah, before I forget, Norway, be married with us. And what have we got? Bribing the gem. Winning an election is often a matter of knowing what palms to grease. A member of our dynasty is currently the leading candidate to succeed to the throne in a foreign nation, and several powerful nobles from that nation have made it clear that they are willing to further shore up his position if our nation proves to be as generous as it is great. So the gem is the Polish parliament, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was a real thing. In fact, no, I know it was a real thing. I'm pretty sure they even have a... Don't they have a idea for it? I think they have an idea for it, even. So basically they're saying, pay us a bit of money, we will gain extra support. I like that idea, actually. I'm gonna do it. Constantine de Harcourt, I would like you on that throne. Hopefully he will be able to put it back to an autocracy? What would you call it? Or what do they call it? I believe it's a kingdom, feudal monarchy. I thought there was a specific name for it. Absolute monarchy. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of, but I think I meant despotic monarchy. Anyway, we will accept the bribe. Do that. Bribing the gem, we have also got a royal marriage with Norway, which is a plus. I think we might ally with them as well, possibly. Although we don't really have to. We guaranteed their independence already, so if they get into a war, we'll be on their side. If they start a war, which I doubt they will, because they don't have any allies, I guess we could help them. We could probably, if they started a war without any allies, just try to force a peaceful solution. Why are you suffering attrition? I thought this place was really good. Apparently not. Okay, well... Tell you what. Get rid of all your cavalry. Give all of them back except one unit. And you can go join these guys. Actually, no. You can join these guys. So we have even numbers because OCD. Even though we shouldn't really have that much cavalry. We need more infantry and artillery than cavalry. And that will become more and more true as you go on. Artillery and cavalry are always going to be second to infantry, but infantry And artillery is a better combo than infantry cavalry heavy. So, let's see. What buildings can we build? Commandant Gabriel Heliogabalus has died as well. That's unfortuitous. Well, we'll hire a replacement for him. There's really nobody good. I mean, this guy will probably die soon. Jean-Luc Alexandros would give extra fort defense. I kind of want him. Although Vespasian's better. Morale of armies, yeah, we'll take him. Vespasian Matthias. Okay. Now, we could build some buildings with our diplomatic power. How close are we to getting that? So we could conceivably upgrade this, but we don't really need to right this second. I mean, well, I guess our diplomatic power is kind of a big deal to us as a nation. I think I'll build some shipyards and then save the rest of the power. So we'll build some dry docks along this area, and we'll build some docks along this area. Because we do need to make sure that we can build many, many ships, because ships are going to be a big deal for us as we expand our empire. Protecting our trade and all that other good stuff, but also because we need to have ships to take our people places. And who accepted? Lithuania entered a military alliance with Denmark, I believe that was. That's intriguing. To the administration or for prestige? I think to the administration. Europa University, the class of 1492. Makes more sense. So how's Volga Bulgaria doing? These guys are pretty much my favorite pick for a nation that's going to do big things. Because they look really interesting. They look like, oh yeah, we lost that damn pious thing. Bollocks. Then we might want to put up our stability one more time in that case. Yeah. It does grant a slight bonus to how quickly you convert religious things. Provinces, religion, those things. Stuff and things, Carl, stuff and things. Salamanca to the administration. So, as I was saying, Volga Bulgaria, they're... Oh. Wait, what? Oh, hello. Sad news, the great statesman Arnold de Harcourt I of Denmark has died. Our royal marriage with Denmark has ended, but my imperator, we have formed a personal union with Denmark. They have sworn their complete allegiance to us, allowing us to rule our nations as one. Only good can come from this. Our two nations will now be ruled by our glorious imperator. That is kind of a bummer, actually. I mean, it's kind of good, but I was really hoping... I wonder now if, because Denmark is part of our nation, we could declare war on Gotland to get pieces of Denmark back, so when Denmark was finally able to be incorporated, we could... wow. That's a really, really bizarre thing. How old was Arnold? Can we look? I guess we'd have to tag switch. I might do it later. I might do it later to see how we were doing, because I don't want to be tag switching in the middle of the recording, because, you know, we're here to play the Roman Empire, not have a look and see what everybody else is doing. So anyway, as I was saying, or at least as I was trying to say, yeah, so this is what happens when you have a personal union. They become basically a glorified vassal. But I think we can declare war. Take Stockholm, this is a Danish war goal that we can use. Yeah, we can declare war for their stuff. Okay. So we might do that. Maybe. Maybe soon. I don't really want Denmark to be the one that united Scandinavia, though. I mean, I really wanted them to be. I didn't want to inherit Scandinavia. That's unfortunate. Maybe we'll try and prop up Norway or something like that. Anyway, as I was trying to say before the game kept interrupting me, Volga Bulgaria is a pretty impressive nation because it's so big. Well, I don't think that matters all that much, game. They serve under us now. They serve at our pleasure. They are part of our nation in all but, you know, in all but reality. It's a thing. On the other hand, though, it means that Volga Bulgaria has an even better chance now of being a big deal. Eugenius IV. I thought they already did a Eugenius IV. But anyway, Gotland is now the papal controller. That is unfortuitous. But that means one less Catholic nation to hasten the Reformation, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Europa University to the administration, of course. So Volga Bulgaria has an even better chance now of becoming a big deal because Denmark, in the test games that I ran on observed mode, was the one that generally united Scandinavia, and after they united Scandinavia, they decided that they wanted stuff like St. Petersburg and all that, which Gotland didn't own at that point because they'd been weakened so much that Volga Bulgaria was able to come in and go, hey, by the way, we would really like all this stuff that you have here. Let's see, Glorious Arms, which gives prestige from land battles, plus 100%. How far ahead are we in terms of military tech? How many points do we need? 892. You know what? I will take it. I will take that idea. Glorious Arms is pretty big. Especially when you get to wars later on in the game where you'll be facing humongous armies, where you'll fight an army and both sides will have about 100,000 men, and when you finish that war, that battle, the prestige will be off the charts. It's great, and I should really, you know, advance time. That would be good. And we have got another province converted. Good. Let's continue along. So let's have a look here. Can Denmark still influence the papacy? Yes. They can, but will they? And we'll go for diplomacy, because diplomacy's done as well so far. Yes, I will grab that. Thank you kindly. So we can upgrade our ships if we so desire. I do, so I will. Let's have a look. Baltic Fleet. Upgrade all ships. It will cost 2,500 ducats, and 85 ships will be upgraded. Do it. Grant export licenses. When the crown could not or would not pay cash to the nobles, they would instead grant them privileges to collect special revenues from which they could take a healthy profit. The Timurids will be happier with us, we'll lose some legitimacy, and we'll gain some extra tax, or privileges have to be earned and the Timurids hate us. Privileges have to be earned, bitches. Legitimacy is, well, it's my jam. Now, can we name Gotland a rival again? Because that would be really great. No, we can name Poland, but not Gotland. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate indeed. I'm not sure if it's because we have a truce, or because we've just so completely outclassed them. And that was a new monarch thing. I think it was for these guys. No. Alright, well, let's get a royal marriage going. Hooray. I guess our guy died. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, I'm going to start fostering these smaller countries then, to see if they can't become something bigger. So, Polotsk, I'm going to give you a guarantee of existence. Too many cowards. Our increasing focus on offensive doctrine has made it harder to find brave peasants to fill the ranks. Ridiculous complaints about being cannon fodder are frequently spouted to our recruitment officers. The fools are missing out on glory. Damn fools. That's okay. So, we've proclaimed that they will continue to exist. Because I'd like to see Polotsk carve out a nation here, to do something. It'd be interesting. I love wildcard nations, because sometimes you'll just get these really, really obscure little countries that manage to do something really huge. And it's great, it's a lot of fun to see them do stuff like that. Poland. Yeah, you have a weak claim on the throne, but we can't really help out with that, unfortunately. I'm sad that Constantine died, because Constantine looked like a really big chance. Actually, something that I want to look at. Okay, so Nathaniel the Harcourt is probably Marcus's son. I can roll with that. And when Marcus dies, if he's not of age, there will be a regency. Regency won't break a personal union, but personal unions can break when monarchs die. Which actually, that's not what I want to look at. I want to look at this screen. Yes, I did. So we're in a personal union. There is 0% chance of inheriting Denmark, so we will have to integrate Denmark. Because we're such a big country, there's almost next to no chance that we will actually inherit them when our monarch dies. They won't just suddenly go, hey, actually, can we really be a part of your country for really reals? It's not going to happen. It'd be cool, but no. And it won't be possible to integrate them until 1542. It says inherit as well, but it means integrate. The scythe. I actually think that would be a good idea. We're only 100% ahead. And then we won't have to worry about researching it for a while, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the scythe. And then next up is theocracy, which isn't the worst thing in the world, because theocracy lets you get an extra idea group. So Imperator, our administrative technology has increased. Although it has been in existence for a long time, the scythe somehow isn't the most popular tool for harvesting crops. By encouraging peasants to use a scythe instead of a sickle, we will improve the efficiency of our harvest, and also put those damn commies down. And we can go and convert another place. Go forth! Do the conversion dance. So how are our... Ooh. The Almoravids. They've got a peasant war going on. The peasantry has for some time demanded economic, religious, and political amendments. Their dissatisfaction has grown to such an extent that violent revolts are becoming a common-day practice. Intriguing. Improvements in trade technology. We can gain a ton of diplomatic power and suffer inflation, or we can use caution. We'll spare no expense this time around. Diplomacy has done us well in the past. And speaking of, we should build those dry docks. Because now we have the funds in terms of monarch points to actually build these places and increase our shipbuilding facilities.